Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to another Stryker break. It's a wonderful Wednesday mixer, and we've got all kinds of new baseball cards. I hope you enjoy the show. Figured I'd show you a little bit about what we're going to be opening today. Tits for days mixers. We got 3 coming out of this. Autograph, 2 relics, Series 2 jumbo box. Searching for a lot of good rookies from 2024, but the short prints are especially good, including Jackson Holliday's Fun Face, which is a tough pull, but today might be the day. A little bit of Logofractor. Have not ripped any 25 Logofractor yet, but as you know, the hits come out of there at a good rate. 3 autographs out of a Topps Chrome Jumbo. We're going to go back in time a little bit to 2020 Bowman Sterling. It's got a good checklist. A lot of good autographs come out of here. Maybe we can get a Bobby. 5 Masters. 5 autographs out of a Master. Clearly authentic. Maybe we can pull the Aaron Judge. You get 1 autograph per box encased in a one-touch. A couple different years of Tier 1. 2020 Tier 1, 2025 Tier 1, 2 autographs and a relic come out of these. So there's 6 more hits right there, maybe even 7. Topps Finest, 2025 Topps Finest. And there's 2 autographs with a mountain of parallels and cool inserts. And in break number 1, we've got a museum collection box. 4 hits coming out of there, 2 autos, 2 relics. We've got a different Magic box in each break. Break number 2's got a Bowman Jumbo, 2022 Bowman Jumbo. Break number 3 has a Bowman's Best, 2024 Bowman's Best. Tons of hits. Let's start with this. I hope you're ready. Welcome. Welcome in. Hit that like button. Appreciate everybody for being here today. And we're off. Starting with this. Ooh, sharp blade. Finally, a sharp blade. Have you opened any Bob Ross yet? No. No, I didn't get any Bob Ross. Couldn't get any. Sold out immediately. And that's that. Oh, shoot. Oh, I missed the Star Wars. I just realized it. I missed the EQL for the Star Wars Sapphire. Yeah. I can't do anything on a break day, man. I'm just too busy. We're starting with a silver pack. Silver packs are where the magic happens. We're opening our dessert first, and there it is. Parallel in this. Mac. No one's been talking about the Mac this year. Why is that? Has he been hurt or something? Does he not still have a mustache and goggles? Scherzer. Mantle. Come on, Big Blue. CJ to 150. We got stand-worthy card number 1 going to Kurt. Enjoying a vacation. Nice, Jeff. Have fun. You're supposed to play all. Are you not going to play all? Okay. Got a nice cyberpunk dystopian futuristic scene with electronic tracks today. Parker rookie. Nola. Hobby box is still available. I want a Sapphire box. I care not of the hobby boxes. I'm about the Sapphires. Castellanos Gold to 2024. And I'm not even like a Star Wars guy, really. Like, I've seen all the movies, but not a huge fanboy. I was just getting it for the collectability, the inevitable collectability of the box. What's up, Eric? Phelps looking for some hits. 435 outrageous for 2025 Donruss football. They're trying to make the last. Panini's trying to squeeze the last bit of profit they can before their company dies. So I can believe whatever. Anything they're going to do right now, it's the death throes of the Leviathan, right? That's craziness is going to happen. Oh, that's a good one. Speaking of craziness happening, Jackson Holiday gold rookie auto. That's how we're going to start things off. Edward. Oh my, 26 of 50? Kidding me? It's going to be that kind of day. Hit the like button. The hobby boxes are Sapphire still available. Really? How would they be available? I thought it was an EQL. Maybe it was not popular. Not enough people? Not enough people wanted it. Is it not good? Tommy Canely. LeMahieu. Rainbow gold. Gold foil. I want the gold foils back. What about you guys? Sand glitter is too... I think it's too similar to some other things. Some of the other releases. $249. 4 parallels. Is it just not good? Why would they run it? I've never seen that before where they run an EQL and it's not sold out. It makes me nervous. I don't know what to I don't know enough about it. I don't know anything about it. You want gold to be gold, not bronze? Yeah, that's... You mean the true gold, like the numbered golds. I think they could make it a little better for sure. There's Ellie, City to City, around the horn Lindor. Max quantity 5. You're only allowed 5 of these boxes. I don't know. I think I'm going to get one. I'll get one. Just for the PC. I'm a sucker for sapphires, what can I say? Red Trevor Story to 199. Suzuki game used City Connect. Like these, they look really good. The gold foils. Like I appreciate them now more. Now that they're gone. The last few releases, they've had EQL and a small amount available for purchase. Okay. It just strikes me as strange because the EQL is made because there's such a demand for the product. They want to make it so that someone doesn't just come along and gobble up everything. It's not like when they do an EQL, I don't remember a time ever where it's just... Okay, we did our EQL. Now here's some for the public. Because that's what it is. It's like meant for the public to be able to make sure they can get some. And it's been what? How long has it been live for? What's up, Fitzy? Oh, well, I got one anyway. Sometimes the stuff that ends up being good is the stuff that nobody cared about initially. What's up, Mark? Burrow out for 3 months. That is brutal, man. I feel for you. Hit number 3, Manny Machado. Game used memorabilia. Will Benson gold to 2024. And Kerstad rookie. Rainbow foil. Looks like a bit of an Orioles box. So we got Bowman Chrome coming out Tuesday. Strange release day. I don't know why they moved it forward one day. It got moved back, and then they moved it forward a day. Why not just have the regular Wednesday release day? Don't know. But we're going to be breaking on Tuesday next week. So if you want to get in on the Bowman Chrome action, I'll drop you a link right now. You got to become a slammer. Join the Patreon group, Slammer tier, and you can join a Stryker break. Here it is. Boom, boom, boom in the chat. Click the link. Get ready to go because it's coming before you know it. 2025 Bowman Chrome. Nick Kurtz. And we're going to have a little bit of Baseball America action in the chat as well. Gold foil Gonzalez. Vino with a 42-month Cal for MVP. Spencer Steer, Julio, Votto, Judge. Well, we might as well do our obligatory MVP lookup. I just looked yesterday. We'll see how much it's changed, if at all. It has changed since yesterday, even though Judge hit a homer. Yesterday it was minus 1,000, I think, for Judge, or 2,000, something like that. And then Cal went and had a game. So now it's still minus 450 for Judge to win the whole thing, to win MVP. Minus 450. He's still favorite. So that's what Vegas is telling you. But look at how those odds change, man. I wonder if there's some moolah to be made. Just like playing the cash out game when those odds change a lot. I don't know. Tough Pulse Tim with a 51-month. All the OGs coming in. Ultra violent Shohei hit yesterday. Stryker's fired. Nice. Jessica Mendoza again. An ultra violent Shohei. He was pretty violent yesterday, both on the mound and in the box. We got a team border. Ryan McMahon. I love the team borders. The Rockies one looks great. Every one of them looks great. Heroic SoCal with a 10-month member. Chat. Happy Wednesday. Here's to some bangers. Go Mariners. Justin's got the Rockies. Man, Chris Sale's been lights out. It's the fantasy playoffs. Fantasy playoffs. Every single at-bat matters. Every single pitch matters. I'm playing against my friend who's very knowledgeable. He knows what's up. And it's me versus him in the semifinals. I'm up 8-2 right now. But any of that can change. I'm super nervous. Like, this is the time of year I'm just like... Every single day this week I'm going to be like on edge because I need my guys to perform. Dude, I had an offensive explosion last night. My guys crushed. All of them crushed. I need more of that. There was a lot of scoring yesterday. I don't know if you guys saw some of the box scores or paid attention, but there was a lot of runs scored yesterday across the bigs. And it's funny because the day before that, not a lot of runs scored. It's just baseball. What happened to Gilded? I don't know, Jason. There's so many releases. I don't know where they are. Oh, yeah, You Savage, dude. I picked up You Savage for that game, Justin. So trust me, I was on top of that. He murked. I'm so happy I was able to pick him up, too. Nothing in here? Just a bunch of base cards. Let's hope that these pan out. Like I said, this is my first Logofractor opening of 2025. Found a Raleigh rookie auto, Jensen. Wow. That's the best part. One of the best parts about collecting, doing something like that. I bet you, man, I might have one. I don't know. Langford. Fernando All-Etch green. The green pops, doesn't it? 16 of 99. So each one of these packs should have at least one parallel. If not autograph. Law butt. We're flipped around. Tell me that means an autograph. Severino. McDermott. Simeon. And here we go. Come on. Not an auto. Yoshida to 150. Logofractor exclusive. Parallel. You're a Blue Jays guy? You Savage is exciting? Yeah. Dude, his arm action is unique. You don't see anybody throwing over the top like that. And the thing that like made me commit to him was somebody explaining how, at the very least, his first start, if not for a while, till people get used to it, should be quite good because big leaguers aren't used to. Nobody really is used to seeing pitches like that, so it's kind of an adjustment period. And also the action on the pitches is different too. I guess he's got more like downward bite to it than a like a diagonal for his split and his cutter or whatever. Or his slider, I don't even know. The GPK autos and Bowman Chrome look sick, says Jason. You found a Savage Bowman Draft auto in your collection. No way. What year was he for Bowman Draft? We got some Sterling, 2020 Sterling up in the house. 5 autos. Each one of these mini boxes has an autograph. There's another release. Where's Bowman Sterling this year? Where is everything? Hello, Tops. What's going on? I need my museum collection. 25. I want some museum. I want some Cosmic. Where's the Cosmic? How are they going to work all these in, dude? Update is going to be right around the corner. You don't want to stomp on Update. And then Chrome Update, dude. Guys, it's going to go Update, and then Chrome Update's going to be right after that. At least that's the way it was last year. So, like, back in the day, Topps Chrome Update was only in mega boxes. It was like a 2-card, it was kind of like the Logofractor thing, 2-pack Chrome versions in the mega boxes. So it was kind of a, you know, a same time release. I would imagine those mega boxes came out a little bit after, but pretty much the same time. Topps Chrome and Topps Update, Topps Chrome Update. And then, man, it seemed like last year we didn't even have time to breathe between Update and Chrome Update. Hat tip, Corey. Mass producing the big sellers. So, like, they're just kind of not worrying so much about all these other ones and not producing them. They're just focusing on the mass sellers. I guess that makes sense, but... Oh, my gosh, dude. I don't know if Otani's got autos in here, but... Kyron Paris, prospect auto. We'll take that. He's an active big leaguer. Camille. $25 super. Thank you so much. You know how to get the good hits. Paying it forward. Appreciate you. Dude. Wait. Did you give me that super chat before this hit or after? Because this is yours. That's really weird if you... I mean, you had to have been prepping it and then that came. Camille has the Angels. Some weird things happen in this world that cannot be explained by a materialist standpoint. You Savage went from low A ball to... Yeah, I think they said he played at every level, right? Kristen Robinson to 25. The Blues are to 25. D-backs hit for Justin. Seconds before. Is that not wild, Camille? Lugo. Matthew Lugo is the auto. And that's going to Russell. Camille writes code for the Matrix. That's the most likely thing. What did they call that person? What was the guy? Was it the engineer? What was the guy in the room with all the TVs? Miguel Vargas. He just prints Vargas. Okay. I mean, that is his last name. David. It's interesting. The Architect. That's what it was, I think. I think it was the Architect, right? Scott, the Architect, yes. Thank you. Eden, indeed. And a Volpe. I mean, we got 3 dudes. 3 dudes already. Kurt, heading your way. This is kind of weird. This auto in particular is a little bit thicker. It's not like a refractor or anything. So we should get a parallel or 2. I mean, we got 1 more chance. The one coming out of here should be a parallel, I believe, if I'm not mistaken. I mean, we should have like another parallel and parallel auto out of here. Had a good day at DFS yesterday. I was sitting in first place, but then there's so much scoring. Bounced all around. Got a MME 4th place finish. Oh yeah, I should show everybody that. I was in first place for the Millie Maker for football on Sunday. For a split second, I was in first place alone for $1 million. I've never had that happen before. It was super exciting. I started thinking, what am I going to do with $1 million? I don't even know. Brew Honda 99. What would you do? Chat. What would you do if you won the Millie Maker? Brady McConnell. I knew it was going to be a parallel to 75. That's a pretty... I like that SIG. I mean, it's a thick boy. He used like a... I don't know, a thicker point Sharpie on that, but it looks kind of cool. The Mets-Padres game. Yeah, when I was in first place yesterday, I had the Mets. I stacked up the Mets quite a bit yesterday. So, but then... how many teams scored 10 runs, dude? Yesterday was... it was a wild one. But you know what the trick was? The trick was I saw... hold on, I'm pulling up the scores right now. So I saw Peralta. He was like such an easy crush play that it was like a perfect day to just put 100% Peralta in, and it worked out. So yesterday we had the Mets scored 8, the Brewers scored 9, Orioles scored 8, White Sox scored 7, Yankees scored 10, Mariners scored 12, Twins scored 9, and the Phillies scored 9. That is the highest scoring the highest scoring slate I've ever seen. I'm adding up these totals too, and it's like 15, 11, 11, 11, 3, 16, 19, 15. Dude, that's... But then it goes hand in hand to there really only being one like dominant pitcher on the slate. That there's going to be a bunch of high scoring games. So if you would have taken the overs yesterday, it'd have been a good one. I actually won. I won my first parlay, like 5-leg parlay that I can remember, like in maybe years on Sunday. And it was stacking up the Lions game, the Lions and the Bears. Just stack it up. Like what? I just took alternate lines on like 5 different things and they all crushed. Steward Baroa, Blue Jays. Still don't know what to do with your Julio rookie auto. SP from Stadium Club. It's only listed for like $350 for a PSA 10. Feels low. Hold or sell now. I think with Julio, there's a few players where, like, I don't think his market's at a high right now. I think what you would want to do with Julio potentially, and there's a gamble in this, it's no like set W, but with Julio, you want to wait till he has like an MVP caliber season. He's being overshadowed by Cal Raleigh, so probably not. But then again, it's also bringing attention to him a little bit because he's on the same team. Also, we are kind of at a upward swing, upward trajectory. I don't know. We're at like a good point right now. Like cards are selling well. The market's doing pretty good. The stock market is high, and it's just been going up. We just got an interest rate cut, albeit a 1/4 of a point. So there's like, people have money right now. Some people, the people who have disposable income have more disposable income. So from that standpoint, it might be a good time to sell some things. But from the standpoint of his personal hobby, I think there's I think it can go higher. Like, what is it going to get to? What would that $350 card get to, though? How high is it going to get? There's also the argument to be made, like, take your money and run. He could get hurt tomorrow and it would crash. He's having another good season. When would you take a profit? If not, when you can actually make some money? Like, could it go down and be like a $50 card in a couple years because he's just kind of mediocre? There's risk. Hold it for 20 years, says Michael. Don't take Wong's advice. Whatever he says, don't do it. Rangers got 5 runs every time yesterday. Yeah, they got 5 yesterday. They lost to the Astros. What is this? Redemption. Does that mean it's a Kim? Most of the redemptions I've seen have been Kims. Or Kurtz. Dude, this could be Kurtz. Kurtz or Kim. Come on. Or Cam Smith rookie auto. That'll play as well. Steve. Sleeve it up and top load it. Why not? Top loading redemptions in these parts. It was about 800 when I got it. Oy, oy, oy. That's pretty brutal. Yeah, I mean, like, so you're going to be losing a lot of money if you sell it now. At this point, it's like, might as well hold on to it, right? Like, why did you buy it? It's kind of a rhetorical question, but at the same time, not. Like, why did you buy that card? Because you like them and you want that card in your PC? If so, don't sell it. Just keep it. You don't want to take a loss. Then you'll get salty. And so just hold on to it. Maybe one day it's worth a lot more. Maybe the card market is on a nice upward trajectory right now, and it'll just be getting more valuable. But if you bought it because that's your guy, and you like the card, and you like the player, the card, the auto, the grade, everything about it, the team, hold on to it. Here's an orange wave. Brewers hit. Nasty Nestor. That doesn't even look like Nestor. I don't know why. I feel like that. Maybe it's the Brewers uniform. Is just, he doesn't look right in a Brewers uniform. I don't think there's Julio. I think, like, who besides Wong's talking smack about Julio? I don't really. I mean, maybe there's a whole Wong. Are you part of a server full of Julio haters that we don't know about? I don't hear a whole lot of it. $40 potential. I mean, I wouldn't have said potential yesterday. It's the 5 o'clock shadow. Yeah, maybe you're right. Just his face looks different right there. The side profile looks strange to me, almost like they photoshopped his head or something. Maybe sharpened it up. I don't know. Chandler Simpson to 299, purple speckle for Jason. Wong hates division rivals. That's fair. That's what it's all about. If you can't hate your division rivals, who can you hate besides the Yankees and the Dodgers? Important for Detroit to catch the Blue Jays for the top spot in the AL? Yeah. Yep. It's not necessary, but it's important. Just keep winning. Keep winning. Keep the momentum going. Part of me doesn't like the whole first round bye thing because you guys could get, I don't know, soft or whatever. Like, you've seen it happen before where teams have that break and they just kind of get out of the zone, the day in, day out grind. I don't know that the Tigers would, like, the Tigers are kind of a try hard, gritty team. So I think if there's going to be a team that does that, it would be like maybe like the Dodgers. I'm not saying they're not like you know what I mean. They're more of a fancy team. They're not known as a gritty bunch of dirtbags. They're known as like a highly skilled, highly talented, highly paid in LA. Whereas the Tigers are Midwest, blue collar. So I think there's a little bit of difference there, but either way, I'd rather have them have the bye. Oh, these are going to be fun. Just nothing but hits coming out of here. You ready? Let's start with the clearly. Judge on the cover sold me. Kyle Lewis. That is his rookie. Clearly authentic rookie, 24 of 50. The red parallel is to 50. That's interesting. (2020) Tier 1. We'll see how it's changed over the last couple of years. That's exactly what happened to the Tigers in the World Series 2006, 2011. They wrapped up the AL real quick. Yeah, I think those teams are a little bit different. Those teams had way higher talent than this team. Like, dude, like Hall of Famers on those, like multiple Hall of Famers on those teams. So those teams are more similar to the Dodgers than this Tigers team is. This Tigers team is more similar to like the going to work Pistons or, just gritty. Like they gotta work real hard to pull out a W, grinding out like not only at bats but going from first to third. Like every single base matters that they get, and they know it. But I don't disagree with what you said. I think we got a bonus hit in here too, dude. We did. Tier 1 is notoriously good for bonus hits. It's the hits for days mixers too, so we're due. David Cone to 299 for the Yankees. That's a Kurt hit. And then we've got Lourdes Gurriel to 395 when he played for the Blue Jays. Bobby B. Oh, this looks fancy. Oh, this is fancy. I don't know which way it goes, though. Oh, my goodness. Enormous patch. 9 of 10. Chris Paddock. Our bonus hit? Prodigious Patches Relic card. Wow. That's incredible. For Jerome. And Domingo Leyba to 299. Crikey. I'm going to start using crikey more. There's a lot of words I'm going to start bringing back. Crikey being one of them. Bluey, where you at? Shout out. The only problem is we got all different sizes. All different sizes of cards. A couple 100 points, 130 point, and 180. Is Houston done with the Jordan injury? You mean like done with him? Like, I'm done with Jordan. That's pretty brutal, man. He got that on home plate too, right? Oh, he was crushing. He came back and was crushing. He's like the best player in the league over the last 15 days. Basically, since he's came back. He's like one of the best offensive players in the league. It's pretty brutal. I feel bad for Houston. I know. Sounds crazy. We're going to put him just like that. Now a 25 tier 1, and then we've got 2 more boxes, guys. Hits for days. Wong might have a take. You're gone, Jordan. What do you do? How do you... Let me guess. The Dodgers are just going to bring him in as like a... Like, yeah, if he gets hurt, who cares? Like a luxury piece. They're going to bring in Jordan as a luxury piece. When they're up against a righty, he's going to be a DH who only... But he can hit lefties, too. He's a freak. Real Muto to 40. Emerald green parallel. Another one. Jesus Luzardo with a triple piece to 25. 3 of 25. Marlins hit for Brian. Ozzie Smith. 47 of 99. Jonathan. And Martinez to 199 for Bobby. Oh, and 2 with Adolis back. Yeah, it's not like the Rangers have had strange issues this year with people who are historically productive. Simeon, Garcia, to name a couple. Well, we're going to do museum right now because I got enough space to put it right here. Thinking Pirates or White Sox take Jordan? Whoa. The Pirates have not... I mean, that would be just a shame for that poor man if that happened. Oh boy, that's a thickie. Yeah, Mutant Breaks. He won me $1,500 yesterday, as a matter of fact. He says, did you see what Dominic Canzone did yesterday? 2 singles and 3 homers, 5 for 5 at the dish. Mm-hmm. These cards are dope. Seager on the DL2. Yeah, all like injuries and underperformances have just... They've taken them down. So what can you do? There's a red on back. Rizzo, Mookie, Reese, and a Nolan Ryan to 50. Angels Nolan for Camille. And who's the thick one? Duel? Oh, yeah. At least a duel. Tatis and Machado, duel to 35. That is a sweet one with their camo. Camo relic. Padres hit for Jerome. I think this is a 180. Yep. What's up, Moreau? You take Jordan in a heartbeat? Yeah, me too. But what's the price though? We all are like, yeah, I'll take Jordan. We'd all take Jordan. At what cost? Piazza, Ozzy, DeGrom, Goldie. Like, let's say, what if Jordan was $30 million? I don't know what his contract situation is. Another special thing. On card superstar showpieces, 2 of 25. That's a tough pull. Superstar showpieces, not pulled many of those, if any. Vaughn Grissom, man. Still time for the youngster. Christie. Congratulations. We gotta be double, triple stacking at this point. Jensen says, I need to get in a break at some point. Loving the channel. You got me collecting. Sweet. That's great to hear. Glad you're liking it. Colas, Jazz, Dawson canvas collection. On backs, a numbered Zeke Tovar rookie to $2.99. It's for Justin. And the hit. Man, we got a lot of horizontals coming out of here. Horizontals are usually good. Means something good. Yes, it does. Pete Alonso. Dual game used relic auto to $199. Yeah, I'll take a Pete auto any day. I don't know about you. Jordan needs pieces around him to be successful. Can't go to some crap team. Well, how do you know that, and why do you think that? Why does he need pieces around him to be so that they don't pitch around him, you mean? I can see that. That's kind of true for a lot of players. Like, imagine if Judge was on, I don't know, like the Pirates or the Marlins or like the Rockies. They just pitch around him. That was happening with Miggy a lot back in the day for the Tigers. Teams would just pitch around him. But then we stacked a bunch of guys around him, so that couldn't happen. Ohtani, and he won the Triple Crown. Senga. Bradley rookie. Harper. And another thickie. Whoa, it's a red. Oh, it's a kid. 2 of 10. Ken Griffey Jr. Oh, look at the contrast on that. 4 different kinds of pieces and colors. We got a bat and 3 relics. That is a nasty boy. Jeffrey. Very cool. 2 of 10. I mean, if I'm going to get a Ken Griffey Jr., any relic, like to have 3 swatches, I like that a lot. 3 different colors and then a bat piece. Very cool. The only other thing I'd rather have would be just like a jumbo patch or something, you know? Maybe the Mariners patch right in the middle. That'd be freaking awesome. We got more. It's not over yet. 1 more box. We got quite a stage going already. 25 finest. Oh, like 95%, Jason. I've got a couple of tables with like all the team logos on them, and usually like only maybe like 1 or 2. You know, it depends on the price of the break though. Like I'm kind of evolving the price of the break because I want everybody to get a hit. In my perfect world, everybody would get a hit, and that's how I designed the breaks so that more teams have possible hits that they would like. And so, like, the higher the price of the break, the more likely that is that everybody's going to get one. The lower the price, the less likely that is. So I try to find a perfect medium, happy medium of like affordability and upside, and just variety. But yeah, at least like 95% of people. Rare Ohtani checkerboard. Cam Smith rookie. Snell rare. We're already into the rares today. That one's to 49. Yeah, it's always a gamble. Nice. Pajes auto to 99. Color match. Dodgers hit for David. Rare Kerstead to 200. We've already gotten multiple rare parallels. And Kobe Mayo to 125. This is a box already. And another Kiro Gold to 50 debut. Keep them coming. Look at all. We got 4 parallels in that pack, including a parallel auto. Sheesh. Natalia with a 9.99. Twins fan here, unfortunately. Do you know the best Twins card you've ever pulled? Let me think about it for a minute. I think I pulled, like, I'm remembering it was either Mauer or Morneau. I think it was Mauer, like a bat knob. And the bat knobs are, it may have been a 101. I have a memory of that. But you can check the Hall of Hits and see on StrykerBreaks.com. There's a little tab that says the Hall of Hits. It's some of the best hits we've ever got. Any Kirby Puckett? Not any like crazy ones. I mean, it would have had to have been a cut auto, you know, or something like that. I don't remember any crazy Kirby Puckett autos or relics or anything like that. Wyatt, but it's not to say I don't remember, because that's, yeah, I can't remember everything. So JC to 125. I'm actually shocked at how much I do remember. You remember it, Bat Knob? Yeah, I got a memory of that. Matt Shaw, Jackson Merrill, Bryce Harper, Checkerboard, and more. George Springer to 200. And that's about it. We got 2 more packs. Mauer. Was it Mauer? Wong got a Bly 11 auto. I think we pulled quite a few Bly 11 autos over the years. Birdsong. His beautiful debut to 75. Green parallel. Birdsong for Kyle. Devin Williams. And a Pearl. Alec Boehm to 30. Rare Pearl. We got a lot of rares in this box. 16 of 30. Going to Corey. And one more. Hard time top loading it. Yeah. Was it a barrel? It was something like that. Yeah, a barrel or a knob. It might have been a barrel. Yeah. Big game tonight. Tigers Guardians. Hoping my Guardians find a way to squeak into the playoffs. I hope not. I don't like playing the Guardians in the playoffs. A little PTSD. I don't know. Jacob Wilson. Rare. Actually, we got a hold of them last year, but Duran to 350. I just don't want. They're scrappy. They're like us. They're scrappy and dangerous, and they've got a Hall of Famer on the team too, in his prime. So that's scary. But then who would you rather play? You know, I don't know. I guess I guess you'd rather play the Guardians than Blue Jays, Yankees. I don't know. I'm not scared of the Yankees so much, but Judge is scary. They're a little scary. Their pitching's not too scary. A little bit scary. They got a little bit of fear factor in them, but Moreau Collectibles with a $10 super chat. Finally acquired one of my Grail Corbin Carroll cards in a break. 2025 Topps Chrome Murakami 3 of 3. Wow. Those are super tough, man. I've never pulled one of those. Congratulations. Thank you for the super chat. Let's check out some hits, shall we? Let's start with the Yoshida Logofractor to 150. Autographs of Kyron Paris, Miguel Vargas, McConnell to 75, Matthew Lugo, Kristen Robinson to 25, and Anthony Volpe. Ryan McMahon, Team Border, Trevor Story, red to 199. Canely to 499, Abrams to 150, Machado game used. Fernando All Etch Green Logofractor to 99. Suzuki City Connect game use piece. Bruhan to 99. Baroa Auto. Sasaki All Etch Rookie Rush. Chandler Simpson to 299. Mason Miller to 199. Devin Williams Checkerboard. Kiro 250. Kerstad to 200, Mayo to 125, Cam Smith, Blake Snell to 49, Otani Rare Checker, JC to 125, Springer to 250, Checker Harper and Langford, Dawson, Canvas Collection, Tovar to 299, Lizardo triple piece to 25, game used, Martinez to 199, Rookie Relic Auto, game used as well, JT Realmuto 17 of 40, Kerstad Rainbow Foil Rookie, LA City to City, Duran to 350, Kyle Lewis 24 of 50 Rookie, clearly authentic Rookie Auto, Domingo Leyba to 299, David Cone Auto to 299, Fiducia to 250, Gurriel to 395, Pajes Blue to 99, Green Birdsong to 75, Alec Boehm to 30. That is a Pearl Rare Checkerboard. Nasty Nestor to 25, Orange Wave. We got a Cam Smith rookie autograph. Redemption. Nolan Ryan 13 of 50. Ozzie Smith on-card auto to 99. Chris Paddock with an enormous patch, 9 of 10. Game used, huge patch. Fernando and Manny, 15 of 35, dual game used memorabilia. Superstar showpieces, Vaughn Grissom rookie auto. Pete Alonso, dual game used relic auto to 199. Ken Griffey Jr. quad piece. That's 2 of 10 primary pieces, 3 different colored swatches in a bat. And Jackson Holiday gold rookie auto, 26 out of 50. Banger. I mean, that we're gonna have to, like, that's a sick hit. Break number 2. Let's do it all again. Except this time, instead of the museum, we're going a little higher end with a 2022 Bowman Jumbo box. Why don't we start with a Logofractor? Yeah, the supporting cast is solid, especially with Grisham having a career year. Like, you say all those pieces, and it's like Grisham, Bellinger, Rice, Chisholm, Stanton, McMahon. There's some streaky guys in there. Like, do you trust Grisham fully? What about Bellinger? What about Rice? What about Jazz? Like, Jazz and what about Stanton? Like, Stanton and Jazz are both guys who have historically been very injury prone. That's what I mean. Like, when they're hot and when they're good, man, whoo, real good. Stanton's crushing it. Jazz is very talented. When he's hot, he's one of the best. But both of those guys are, like, kind of streaky and very injury prone. Bellinger, he's having a good year. Lefty at that ballpark, definitely good. But would you be surprised if he just went on a slump right now and kind of couldn't get it going? I wouldn't. We've seen it over and over. And then Ben Rice, like, he looks good. Like, same story with a lot of those guys. He looks good, streaky. When he's on, he's hot. He's hitting home runs, especially in that ballpark. But McMahon, you know, when you can hide McMahon and he doesn't have to be your best guy, he can be your 9th best guy. There's a 20. That's what you want out of these packs, by the way. Like, the $20 redemption. You're hoping for that. You're hoping for a couple of decent base rookies because you're not going to get a whole... Ideally, you get both of them. Like, that's a monster box. You just shave $40 off the cost, basically. And then you have these guys just waiting. And let's see who's in these packs. Can the Jays go all the way? Can they? Can they? I mean, it is theoretically possible, yes. I don't think that it will happen. I like the Jays. Schwarber to 150. I like, put it to you this way. Anybody but the Dodgers and Yankees. But the people I don't want, Dodgers number 1, Yankees number 2. So anybody but them would be fine for me. Ideally, it'd be the Tigers. But if the Blue Jays ended up doing that, hat tip to them. I got my Blue Jays hat right here. I'm a huge Bo fan. I love Bo and Vlad. So that would be nice. I don't think so. My gut says no. Boom, couple of Phillies on the board to 199. It's the Padres year. I would love it. I'd love Padres Tigers in the World Series. I'd have to root against my beloved Padres, but that would be a dream come true for me. Another one of these. Yankees have all the pieces, but their bullpen stinks. But they added a bunch of pieces. It might stink right now, but like they have guys who should be able to get it done. Win-win scenario, yeah. Let's do our dessert. Nada. 1984 repeat. That'd be wild. There's only 3 in this pack. Oh. Stroman, Bregman, Duran, and Wells. Good afternoon, Craig. Really hoping to pull a few Kid Reporter cards. I don't know if I can do that, but I can do this. Mike Towers' first pitch. Logan O'Hoppe. Angels hit for Mark. They're usually around 100 AAA. It just depends, though. Around there, sometimes less, sometimes more. It just depends on what we're doing. People seem to like the more expensive ones, so that's the direction I've been leaning lately, just because I want to give the people what they want. But people like the more expensive ones. There's more hits, higher ceiling, more of a chance of hitting something crazy, and more people get hits. And, you know, like the high rollers are like 150. We're not doing any high rollers today, but Friday, usually on Fridays, we roll out a few high rollers. And nothing in that one. Yeah, that's been pretty funny on social media. Garbage Pail Kid ones. Josh Young. Player worn memorabilia for Drew. James MacArthur gold foil and Max Kepler to $4.99. I don't really have a take on that quite yet, Leo, but once we get into it, by Tuesday, I'm going to dive in, do a deep dive over the weekend. I'm teaming up with Baseball America, so going to be diving in on the prospects before Bowman Chrome comes out on Tuesday. We'll be doing the breaks on Tuesday, so make sure you join the Patreon group and become a slammer. Join that slammer tier. If you want to get in on the Bowman Chrome breaks next week, it's a big release. One of the biggest releases of the year is Bowman Chrome, Bowman Draft, flagship Topps and Topps Chrome. Those are like the big boys of the year. Ohtani Silver Slugger card. Well, that's going to be the most valuable one probably. So at least we got that. Going to Mark. Another nada. If you haven't hit the like button yet, please take just a moment. Hit the like. It's that little thumbs up button. You know. It helps out the channel, helps out the video, helps out the algorithm. Brandon says, pulled a Hidden Gems Jackson Holiday rookie. Is it worth sending to get graded? Yeah, dude. Have you found any of those? Any comps? Are there any comps? What's this? A blue? Blue Dansby. All right, where are our hits? We need one more hit out of this pack. Yeah, the Hidden Gems are those. That's an awesome card. But then again, like you say, is it worth sending it to grade? It's worth sending it to get graded, but you got to judge. Is it great? Like, I don't know. I haven't seen the card, so could have busted up corners and edges and stuff. I don't know. If it does, then probably not. In general, if your card gets, I mean, these days it's like if it gets a 9, it's basically a raw card. You'd be better off sending it to get, or popping it out of there if it's a 9 or 8. Start with this. Not start, but we'll move it up in the rankings. Tigers on the same side of the postseason bracket as the Mariners. Wouldn't be surprised to see the M's knock them out in the ALDS. I wouldn't either. Should you grade the Jackson Holiday auto from the first break? I didn't inspect it, but in general, I would say yes. You got to inspect it. Like, I don't have, not going to pull out the magnifying glass and put the gloves on right now, but you can do that. If it looks good, then yeah, for sure, dude. That's a big card. Gold rookie auto, Jackson Holiday. That's a big card. Fernando. Rare Soto. Rare Judge. That's to 25. 1 of 25. Green. That one's for William. But, those flagship ones are tough. I have seen some corner issues with those in the past. It's just a thin card stock, so you got to be real careful. Although, even if that card... See, there's certain cards that even if it does get a 9, it's better to slab it up, like, versus a raw. And a rookie auto of a big-name player, generally those cards are better even in a 9 than a raw. Just because of its historical significance. The significance of a flagship rookie auto and a gold is pretty... it's a pretty special card. Aldegari to 150 for Mark. Ben Rice to 150. Like, when you get outside of their rookie year, it can be, they're just like not as collectible, even an autograph. To 150, Reggie. Blue. For Camille. Yeah, the display alone, and just to like protect it. Like, it's not going to slide out of that top loader or something horrible. Like, imagine a flood or something. It's not going to get ruined. Earthquake. God only knows, right? Colt Keith, the 300. Also the rarity. Like, so that being a gold, there's only 50 of those that exist. And I guarantee you, like, maybe only half of them have been pulled, if that. Because people sit on wax. So the lower number the card is, there's just not going to be a lot of them that have even been pulled. Scooble to 99. So just even getting it at a 9, like, the more rare a card is, it can tolerate some of the lower grades. Like, let's say you get a red, and there's like none of them. You can't find any other reds, but yours gets an 8. I don't think that's going to affect the value very much. It will a little bit. Like, obviously, if someone pulls out a 10, it's going to be kind of brutal for you. But if someone needs that red for their rainbow, it doesn't matter if it's an 8. People collect rainbows, and they need those reds, dude. They're sitting there scouring every single day for the red. So reds and even blacks to 10, if there are blacks to 10, oranges especially. Like, a lot of people will stop at an orange if they're kind of trying to pull a little mini rainbow or something. They'll stop at the orange because the other ones are just too hard to find and just too darn expensive. Juan Gonzalez, Texas autograph, going to Drew. Matt Olson to 250. If you're looking for some supplies, cardshells.com is the place to go. You get these pre-cut corner easy glide sleeves, and you can use the code Stryker25 to get a discount. That's cardshells with a Z.com. I just got a big order in. I go through a lot of supplies, and only the best around here. We only use the best supplies. You love red refractors? Yeah. What's up, hunting and scrapping? Says, my wife yelled at me last night for buying cards. How dare she? Too much emphasis on card grades that are literally one person's opinion. What a waste of time and money. Grades mean nothing. Well, I mean, they do, though. They literally do mean something. You can argue that it's subjective, generally subjective, but you can't argue that it increases the value. And a lot of people are in the card game, and money is a big part of it. Like, if you don't get a card, like, if you aren't into the buying and selling aspect of it, then sure, grades don't mean anything or as much. I know it's different for everybody too. Everybody has a different amount that they care about grades. Some 0, some's 100. But if you're just PCing a guy, you know, you're probably not going to care about the grade as much as somebody who's wanting to sell it. So for somebody who's in the buying and selling game, grades matter very, very much. Very, very much. Like, you literally, it makes or breaks your day, your week, your month, like your year. If you do this for a living, there's a lot of people that buy, sell, trade, run breaks, sell wax, sell singles, go to flea markets and set up booths, go to shows. There's a lot of people that do that for a living, so it matters greatly. And if it's subjective, which it is in a lot of cases, it doesn't negate the fact that it affects the value. Like, people won't even look at the card inside for the most part. Like, I do, but some people don't. It's a way to standardize it. Like, back in the day before grading, it would just be like, well, there's no way to tell. You could see that a card sold for $10, let's say. Like, certain card, let's say a Ken Griffey Jr. rookie. We'll go back to 89. And people are slinging them at the card shop, at the shows. There's really no online to do it, so maybe they're trading and stuff between friends. But there's no way to standardize it. Like, okay, your raw card is worth what? $20? Okay, I have a perfect one. How do you know how to differentiate and what to ask, and if it really is perfect? Or if you're like, you don't have the time to sit there and analyze a card if you're going to make a trade or a sale. You don't got time to sit there and like really know for sure, or like have a extremely good idea of what the card grade is. Like, you can eyeball it. I've got a pretty good eye. Usually I can tell if it's gradable at the very least. Like, yeah, you could at least take a shot on this card. Clearly authentic, 2020. But if you're somebody who doesn't do that, then yeah, grades don't mean anything to you. Some people get real OCD about their grades. Like Tommy Edman. Cardinals auto. This one's for Steve. Like, they don't want anything less than a 10. Some people are like that. They just want perfection. They want uniformity in their collection. Some people do not like PSA, and they only want whatever the other one is. CGC or Beckett or SGC, whatever one you want to use. Tag. But some people only want PSA. All the other ones are just off-brand to them. But if you're in the buying and selling game, you generally want PSA because their cards are worth the most gemmed up. Or just in general, PSA holds the man, like they're the ones that people see as like the best. The most authentic. Collector Charles's opinion is SGC is the best for vintage cards, though. I mean, what do you mean by that? Looks the best, sells for the most money, is the most accurate grader? Because I think a PSA 5 versus an SGC 5, even for vintage, I bet you the PSA one's going to sell for more. Maybe not for every single case, but I think in general it will. I could be wrong there, but Mason Montgomery to $4.99 refractor. Going to Kurt. Have you heard of ace grading? I don't know. Probably. Seems to be the choice for hobbyists who collect vintage. There's a narrative out there. Like, there's a ton of factors like we've been talking about. Like, what are you doing for it? Like, the choice of, like, you want to get your card graded and it's for your collection. You just want it to look nice and you want to get it in a slab. Like, they look nice. I'll give you that. But I think if you go to a vintage show and you just say, like, before, like, you show a person 3 cards and you got an SGC 3 and a PSA 3 and a Beckett 3 and you say they're all the same price, which one do you want? What do you think? Honestly, which one do you think they're going to take? You think they're going to take the SGC over the PSA? Some might. I think a majority, though, would go with the PSA. Why? Because it's going to be worth more. It's been around longer. Company that's been around longer. The black tuxedo looks nice. I'm not going to argue that. And I know that a lot of vintage collectors say exactly what you said, and it's like that. I like SGC, but I think given the choice, all 3 the same price, they're going to take a PSA. Not all of them, but most. Yeah, that's exactly right, Charles. Depending on if they're moving the card or collecting the card. I think if they're collecting it and they don't care about, like, moving it or whatever, if they get it done themselves, they have to pay less to get it graded through SGC. They're just, that I could understand, like, especially a guy who has a bunch of vintage in their collection And they're just like, they want to get a bunch of it graded, and then they look at the price for PSA and they look at the price for SGC and they go, well, people tend to like SGC for vintage. They're going to spend half as much, maybe not half as much, but they're going to spend less getting it graded through SGC. Just for my PC, cards look great. Yeah, it makes sense to go the SGC route, which I think is what's happening in a lot of those cases. But if you want to move that thing and you want the maximum amount of money, probably PSA. Lightning leaders, Judge. Camille, getting some hits today. True Gold, Dylan Cruz. Will Warren, True Gold Auto, 24 of 50. Camille back to back. I use CGC because I grade comics too and get nice discounts on both. Don't sell many cards. I like the look of the CGC graded cards. Also, I tend to prefer CGC for a comic. Something about the look of a comic in a PSA slab. It doesn't, I don't know, it doesn't look right. What do you think? Actonic. What do you think about the comic book slabbed in a PSA holder? It's like the thing that makes PSA good for a card being like kind of minimalist doesn't make it look good for a comic. But also, I trust CGC because they've been doing it. Like, they're the name, they're the comic book grading name that everybody knows, that everybody respects and collects. I know there's a lot of issues, but in general. Yeah, Heroic SoCal says, speaking of comics, I have something I'd like to send you. Are you receiving packages at the P.O. Box? Yeah, if you want to send me something, fan mail or whatever, P.O. Box 292, Lapeer, Michigan 48446. That link, the address should be in the bottom of all my videos and stuff too. I have a bunch of packages and stuff I got to open, and I'm going to try to do it tomorrow if I have time. Color match Brent Rooker to 99. Green Wave. Amanda, congratulations. What about tag grading using AI? Tag, from my limited experience with them, is not a good grading company. That's a overgeneralization because I don't have a huge sample size. Just the small sample size I have, not accurate grading. Just because it's AI doesn't mean it's accurate. There's something about a human being being able to go, okay, that's probably a 9 or whatever, you know, and then further looking into it versus strict guidelines that might not go to like the spirit of the thing. Like, there's something about the spirit of a 9, the spirit of a 10 that you can't maybe put your finger on exactly, or 8 or 7. I mean, God knows once you get down below a 8, it gets real weird. Do you think people don't use tag because it will uncover too many faults? No, I think it's just they haven't been around very long. They don't have the faith of the collecting community, and their cards aren't worth as much because it's kind of seen as like a off company, like a one-off company. I'm not getting my cards graded through tag. They're not going to be worth as much. That would be why. Campero. It really boils down, like most things in life, it kind of boils down to the money. money's not there. So I just can't see a scenario where I would want to, the cards look good. It's kind of cool. You know, the AI aspect or whatever, the computer imaging. But, and maybe it gets there one day. But it's tough to surpass Old Reliable. Oh, nice, Shaka. Connor Gillespie negative. Yeah, I don't deny that the cards don't, I mean, they do look good in a black tuxedo. I'm not denying that. They do look good. But it's almost like going from like a branded Topps card that has all of the rights to like a Panini card that doesn't. I know it's not the same. It's definitely not the same exact, but it's the mental side of it. Like, okay, I got the licensed Topps card. I've got the PSA 10 versus like the off-brand. The you know, it's going to be cheaper. And a lot of people say it's about the card, not the grade, and in some cases, in a lot of cases, that's true. Depends on what you're doing, why you're in it. Why don't grading companies allow for color match slabs? That might be the next step. Like CGC does that for comics. Like you can get that custom artwork on the top, and I think that looks awesome. I love that. Like you get a black suit Spider-Man or like a Venom, and it's got Venom on the top. Like that looks sweet in my opinion. So why I would think CGC would do that somehow or get it going. Like you got to stand out. You got to do something unique. Like that, like the black tuxedo design was just a great visual aesthetic. So if CGC does something like they do with the comics and do a color match or a team logos or something, I don't know if they would be allowed to do that, but at least a color match, I could see them doing that, and it'd make them stand out and make them unique. It's a good idea. The Ace grading does color match stuff. Okay. Unfortunately, they're like way down the list of people like companies that people know about that would want to get their stuff graded to them, and trustworthy. You got to have a lot of trust, man. You're sending away your precious cards. What happens if you send away your cards to Ace Grading or some other company that doesn't have a long storied reputation, and then they fold and go out of business? Like, uh-oh, where's my cards? I mean, legally, you would think they would return those to you, but what if they don't? That's quite a hassle to try to get those back. You got to sue them or something, or they go bankrupt and then liquidate them, and then they're just gone out of existence, and there's nobody to sue. I don't know. That's a worry that people would have. People have that worry with PSA. Old timers, people who have never submitted cards before. One of their points of apprehension is that I don't want to let these cards go to just first of all through the mail, second of all to this company where there's going to be other people touching my precious babies. People actually think that. I personally talked to people who think that way. 49 of 50 Aquino. Gold Aquino for Kurt and Jake Sanford. This is the rookie auto. Or prospect auto for Camille. Lots of Yankees hits for you. Another Brady McConnell. That was box number 1. We got the Brady McConnell. And there's another. That's a wrong KC. We want the Bobby. Let's get that Bobby. Graham. Ian Anderson. Yeah, I don't think PSA should do that. I think PSA, they got to just stick with what they have. Classic. They don't need to change anything, man. They got all the business they can handle. Ian Anderson to 199. Changing anything right now for them from an aesthetic standpoint would be foolish. Hunter Bishop for Matt. The people that need to do something like that are the people who are on the outside looking in. Come up with something innovative. Not a household name. Gotta make dig out their place in the industry. Nolan Arenado, Sterling first signs to 99. It's for Jason. There you go, Wong. Oh, Sam Huff. 56 of 99 Bowman Sterling certified autograph. That is a die cut beauty. Look at this. Drew's got the Rangers. Is Aquino playing it? I don't know. At the very least, maybe Japan. JJ Bleday. Gold auto to 50 for Nicholas. That's the Marlins playing days for JJ Bleday. There's a Jordan rookie. He looks 40 years old right there, and that's his rookie. Does anybody think that Jordan's older than he claims to be? You guys want to start peddling conspiracy theories? Like, I'm talking 5 years older. Not just like 1 or 2 years, like 5 whole years older than he claims to be. Like, he should retire probably next year type of thing. How old does he claim to be? I gotta find out. He claims to be 28 years old. Dude, he's 28 when he was a rookie. He's got a surprising amount of WAR. 24 WAR for Jordan. It's like all offensive WAR. 3 solid years back to back to back. 6.8. Well, 6.8, 4.5, 5.4 WAR. Yeah, more like 38. I think he's 38. He's 10 years older than he's claiming to be. 28 years old. When was the last time you've seen a 28-year-old that looks like Jordan? Never. He's got a full head of gray hair. Dyes it to look like that. Three big boy autos coming out of 2022 Bowman Jumbo Box. Big time upside. Ellie De La Cruz. James Wood. Jackson Churio firsts. Scooble. Steel City, what's up, brother? Jordan Pujols Jr. Campos. That's his first to 125. for the Detroit Tigers, Randy. Well, good luck, Manuel. I hope you get a gem. What card is it? Christian Hernandez. Guess we gotta look through the base for some good paper firsts. Just go back through these. There's a Mead first. Curtis Mead also in here. I'm glad he's like at least getting an opportunity. He's playing in Chicago now. Wong says Jordan is the only player to hit against Babe Ruth and Shohei Ohtani. He's old. Oh, that's a good one. Churio to 399, his first. Yes. It's a good start. Very good start. Jackson, congratulations. Dudes in the 70s and 80s. Not only 70s and 80s, but the 80s and before. Because in the 90s, people started looking like they do now, young. But in the 80s and before, maybe, like, I don't know. I don't know when it stopped exactly. But go back and look at yearbooks. Go to the 50s and look at yearbooks from high school. You'd be like, it's a grown man in his 40s, and it's like a 17-year-old. Warming is also in here with his firsts. Did you hear Eric Gagne is playing again? I did not. How? What? For like Savannah Bananas? What's up, Jesse? Strider rookie. Garrett Mitchell. Invicta. And Carlos Aguilar. First auto. It's a acceptable SIG you have there. Nice little autograph. For the Twins, Justin. There's Bobby. Manuel says it's the 2025 Topps Chrome Ohtani Ultraviolet Green Refractor to 99. PSA shared the grade actual. Oh, you did get a gem. That's a sweet card. Ultraviolet. Wilman Diaz color match to 150. Dodgers. Craig. Wit. Just joined my first break today. Good luck. You got a Weatherholt rookie auto to 250. Prospect first. Is that what the one it is? If it's a prospect first, then yeah, you definitely got to send that to PSA. I have a code too. If you guys send something to PSA, use the code Stryker25. I believe it is Stryker25. Yeah, and you save $25 off a PSA order. So if you ever thought about doing it, at least use that discount, man. You can get that's a free card. Plus, more than a free card getting graded. Stryker 25, Stryker 25. If you forget, it should be in the description of all my videos. The code. Also on the homepage of the website, Stryker Breaks. A whole nother stack. Rafaela first. A lot of good firsts coming out of here. Costner's always looked 50. Agreed. There he is. Churio first. Chrome. It's a Churio box. Now we got to get the auto. Jackson with a couple of Jacksons. Big Christmas has firsts in here too. Prospect first. Yeah, you got to do that then. That's a big card, and like you never know what's going to happen with a prospect. So while they have any kind of value, any kind of hype, if they're top 10 in the top 100 list, it's a good time to sell that card. Because the only way they're going to surpass that price, Jordan Wicks first auto. Like when you have a prospect in the top 100, specifically in the the top 10 is kind of a good dropping off point after 10. But the only way they're going to surpass the value that they're at right now is potentially right when they get called up, before they've even played. Like it's announced so-and-so is getting called up like that day. Okay, people are going to be clamoring for that card. They're going to be buying it up left and right. So that day it's going to have good value. But then after that first appearance, they have to look like rookie of the year at the very least. Possibly MVP type of caliber, or at the very least all-star caliber. And the odds that they live up to that as a young blood rookie, fresh-faced rookie coming up for the first time, the odds they live up to that are quite low. Now, top prospects tend to work out at a better rate than non-top prospects. And sometimes they initially, the value goes like peaks out. Excuse me. Peaks out, and then they'll go through a slump and their cards will drop. So that's why you want to do it like sell it like the day of, or while they're in the top 10, or at the very least top 100. Valera Refractor, first auto to 499 for the Guardians, Jeffrey. Rafael Flores got called up today for the Pirates. Looked good. The guy they traded Bednar for. They need that to work out. Colson Montgomery also has firsts in here. And James Wood. We're getting a lot of good firsts. We need the Ellie. Even a paper Ellie would be nice. We should get it. At least a paper out of a jumbo, you'd think. Not a guarantee, though. 150 prospects. 100. There's 100 cards in the 1 to 100 checklist, which is these cards right here. Turn it over, and you see a basic numbering. That's where you get rookies, Hall of Famers, legends. And then on the back, you got the BP numbering. Those are the prospects. You got 150 of those. So you're not guaranteed. But you got a pretty good shot of getting most of the firsts. There's Churio first. Man, we got 3 Churio firsts out of this. And a James Wood Chrome. And one more pack. All right, come on. One more thing would be nice. PCA. Luca Trash. Trey Sweeney also has firsts. Well, we got 2 more boxes in break number 2. 2025 Tier 1, 2020 Tier 1. Start with this. Everybody hit that like button. We only have 169. Let's try to get to 200. Rhys Hoskins. Autographed to 50. That's a beautiful card, man. There are multiple layers here. I don't know if you can see that through the screen, but that is a sweet card. Certified next level autograph. Phillies Rhys for Damien. And then Josh Hader, relic to 395, and it looks like a red on back. Come on, big money. Logan Allen to 299, not a red. I was just seeing this. Logan Allen, 299 for Jeffrey. And last but not least, 25 Tier 1, and we got break number 3 coming up next. I think we got a bonus hit. Hits for days. Feels thick. Oh, yeah. Oh, we got a big boy back there. That's going to be something special. Oh, boy. Oh, boy. Wait till you see that. Get ready. DeZenzo. Here's a beautiful blue Vernon Wells to 25. That's cool. Color match Vernon. Didn't expect to see that. Michael, nice hit. Dansby. That's a dirty one from Lieutenant Dan's. 56 of 149. Got some character on that. Steve. Mike Piazza to 25. Jeez, Tier 1. And the big boy on back. What could it be? What could this gigantic one be? It's to 10. I can tell you that much. I bet you it's a giant patch. Maybe an auto too. I don't know. Oh, Jacob Wilson. Rookie auto button relic. 4 of 5. Dang. That is a super unique piece. That's amazing. Wow, Amanda, nice hit. That is a hot B. The very last card of the break is a hot B, and it barely fits. Dude, we need a 260 for this one. Oh my goodness. Whoa! It's glorious. Autograph jumbo relic. Jeez, I gotta move this back. It's so big. There we go. Hits for days. Let's check out some hits. Colt Keith to 300. Reggie to 150. Ben Rice to 150. Matt Olson to 250. Campos to 125. Tatis, Rocker, Sagano, Checkers. Caceres to 399. Kepler to 499. Montgomery to 499. Skubal to 99. Lindor to 325. Bohm to 199. Schwarber to 150. Aldeguerre to 150. Campero, rookie auto. Brent Rooker to 99. Nolan Gorman to 250. Gillespie negative. Aquino to 50. Arenado to 99. Anderson to 199. McConnell auto. Jackson Churio first to 399. Wilman Diaz to 150. Hunter Bishop auto. Jordan Wicks first auto. Valera Refractor 499. Sanford. Blade to 50 gold. Aguiar first auto. Huff to 99. Ohapi. Hader to 395. Logan Allen to 299. Josh Young, player worn memorabilia. Tommy Edman, clearly authentic autograph. Juan Soto, rare, green to 25. Juan Gonzalez autograph. Will Warren, rookie auto, true gold to 50. Lightning leaders, Aaron Judge. Rhys Hoskins, on card to 50. Otani, silver slugger. Dansby to 149, dirty, dirt relic. Vernon Wells, game used to 25. Mike Piazza, 12 of 25. And Jacob Wilson, monstrosity, game used button relic, 4 of 5 rookie autograph. Whoa, look how thick that card is. That's beautiful. Break number 3. Are you ready? Good luck. Break number 3. Ladies and gentlemen, break number 3. We're starting with a 2024 Series 2 Jumbo Box. Welcome on in. 4 o'clock on the dot. Nobody can be that timely, can they? Let's do it. From last Wednesday's break, PSA. Everybody check your packs because some Red Sox hits got sent to the wrong person. So if you got some Red Sox top-loaded cards, let me know so I can get them to their rightful owner. Appreciate it. Start with the silvers. Thai chili. Eddie Murray. Lawler. Nico. Ooh, that's a good one. We'll take the alley. Silver pack. Mango habanero. I mean, that sounds good, but I don't know how. That sounds real hot. I don't like super, super hot. I like just hot enough to get a sweat on the brow, but not so hot that the next day is miserable, if you know what I'm saying. Johnny Bench. There's the alley. There's a gold. And it's a Rocky. The Rockies team card. Why were those ones? Connor Phillips auto. Jeez, there's some things happening here. Connor Phillips auto going to the Reds. Christie. Oh, it's a black covering the bases. Devers to 299. That's what's going on. Otani Perez. Is it Halloween season already? That's what this sounds like. I was surprised at how many leaves are already like changed completely and have fallen off the trees. It happened fast. Does it feel like fall just appeared out of nowhere this year? Miguel Amaya, game used memorabilia, City Connect for Todd. Aggie Rosario, gold foil, Trout covering the field. You got your giant skeleton out? We don't have anything out yet. I don't even want to start it. Just kind of feel like letting it go by. Just let it all go by. Not do anything. Usually my wife is late on getting everything out, which, I mean, I'm not helping, so I got no complaints. Gold something also manufactured Acuna. The gold Alex Call to 2024. There's a lot of covering the fields coming out of this box. Too early, if you ask me. The real too early, in my opinion, is when they start doing stuff in August. That grinds my gears. August is too early for Halloween stuff. But the department stores will start trickling things out there. And I hate it because I don't want it to get here too early. Teammates. Aqua. It's going to Freddie. Dodgers. For Sarah. Because we don't get very much summer in Michigan. So when they start putting Halloween stuff out in August, I'm like, come on, guys. I mean, it's still like 80, but... Well, not a lot going on. Oh, wow. Nice, Jesse. Badoo. There we go. Black Severino. 18 of 73 for Julia. Pretty dry box. We got a couple things. But I'm still looking for a SP, dude. The SPs, where are they? I'm glad that they're tough to pull. I mean, we don't want the SPs to be common. Speaking of Logofractor, time for us to get a rose gold. Come on! Could it possibly... Like, our base packs from the last one were as good as you can get. They were like 10 out of 10. We got both the Judge and Ohtani. Shaw, Angel Acuna. Time for an autograph. I wonder how many of these, like, was it like 1 in 6 or something for an auto, or I don't know. We haven't gotten any of the 3Bs. Oh, here, I spoke too soon. We got a 3-hitter right here. Siri. Well, actually, no, I thought that was a parallel. I mean, it's still possible. Chris Bryant to 199. Still possible. Do they have them? Do they still have the 3B hitters? 3 hitters? You're a sucker for the Logofractors. Yeah, they're awesome. Purple Chase McDermott to 250. Shoeless Joe Jackson getting his first Bowman card in Chrome this year. That's cool. Let's do this. We'll do these right now. Get a bunch of hits on the stage. Start with this. 2020 clearly gave us a good one. Anthony K. Green parallel to 99. For Christie. (2020) Tier 1. Hey, there's the man of the hour. Jordan rookie auto. Oh my, that's one of the best ones you can get out of here. Jordan, Bo. There's a bunch of Hall of Famers and legends that you can get as well. Wow, David. Nice hit, dude. On card Jordan to 299. Wilson Contreras to 395. And Corey Dickerson to 299. First time you've seen Clearly Ripped. Clearly Sweet. They don't make it anymore. I used to love it. Still do, but you know what I mean. I pulled one of the best cards. I pulled a Vlad from 2019, Clearly. Vlad rookie auto. Blue parallel to 25 out of there. I think I sold it recently, but I had it in my PC for a while. That was one of the cards that, you know, you always wonder, should you take it out and get it graded, or do you just leave it in this sealed, good to go? Well, after years, I was like, okay, I'm going to take it out and get it graded. Got like an 8 or something. I think I got an 8. Like, how could that get an 8? It's a piece of plastic, a clear, like, ridiculous. A sealed, authenticated in a one touch, and it gets like an 8. Tatis rookie and Clearly is gorgeous. Yeah. Was Yordan already graying? Let's see if we see a couple specs. I mean, he's obviously 30 years old there. They claim he's 21. I think we got another bonus, dude. These tier 1 boxes. Juicy. Oh, no, there's only 3. There's just 2 thick boys. That's why. Albies. Look at this beautiful coloration. 101 Ichiro! Oh, yeah. Oh, it's beautiful. Look at those patches. I thought this color was something unique. Oh, it's a Marlins Ichiro. Dude, Eric. Oh, my. Couple of thick ones in this box. Who needs a bonus hit when you get this? Whoa! Oh, can we just stare at it for like 10 minutes straight? Oh. Oh. If you haven't hit the like button yet, I think it's time. River Ryan auto to 299. I wish that was the last card. Nothing's gonna live up to it. That's not bad either. Jeez, Harold Baines 41 of 49. Big ol' jumbo relic card. Dude, tier 1 this year is so good. That's oh yeah. Oh yeah, that's the hot B for show. So far. So far, we got more. A lot more. Oh my gosh, that's such a sweet one. Harold Baines for the White Sox. We got a Marlins banger and a White Sox banger. Who would have thought? The same box. It's almost like they did that on purpose. For just for breaks. They did. They had to have. Yeah. We're getting multiple shots of that one. Whew. Oh, wow. We got a lot more to go. Let's get 5 more autographs out of here. Time for the Bobby. You need the Bobby. It's the cover boy. He's sitting there mocking us like, you can't get... About time. That card is absurd. Yes, it is. Muck City, what's up, brother? Ichiro. Eric's got the Marlins. Eric, I don't know if you're watching, but hat tip to you, sir. Steel City. Just keep the earbuds in, phone handy. Brett says, walked into my LCS today. He had a Kurtz Insert Super from 24 draft. Bought it for $500 because Kurtz took him deep in high school. Yeah, that's a sweet card. A 101 Kurtz. Jeez, is this a red? Right away, a red? It's going to be that kind of break, eh? Kyle Lewis. And this... Zach Gallen rookie 1 of 5 color match. That's sweet. And Jesus Luzardo rookie auto to 125. All right, this is going to be one of those legendary boxes. It's starting out good. Athletics Luzardo. D-backs going to Joey. Luzardo going to Brian. How about this? And put the red on a red stand. Scooble prospect card. Jason Dominguez auto. Dude, if we would have pulled this in 2020, we'd have been flipping out. Still a nice card. We're hitting on all cylinders. Brett Dominguez rookie prospect auto. Think about these cards as they are pretty much all 55 point cards. Man, we've been getting some. Look at, we even got the Jordan rookie auto. Making it rain. Is this break serious? Very much so. Everybody's getting real serious. What next? Not him. Redemption? Man, we haven't got a... Okay, break one. We got a pretty big redemption. Cam Smith. Gavin Lux, rookie auto, speckle refractor parallel for Gavin Lux. It's a Dodgers Lux for Sarah. I don't know if you can see it. There it is. We'll put him back here for now. There's the Bobby prospect and Julio. We're looking for both of those gentlemen. And a Brett Beatty. We'll take it. Jeez, this box. Every one of them is like a big league player. This is 2020 Bowman Sterling. So it's like none of these guys are guaranteed to do anything in the bigs. And every one of them is currently in the bigs. I think Beatty is right now, right? He might, is he? At least he was. He's been flirting up and down, but he hit a bomb yesterday. Randy rookie. Beatty going to Julia. Anthony K to 199. And oh, dude, all three boxes have had Brady McConnell, and I thought it was going to be Bobby to just cherry on top. Oh, man. Oh, man. Jason. Man, a Bobby would have been the chef's kiss, wouldn't it? Especially like a numbered Bobby. Something peaking. Well, we got a 2025 Topps Chrome. Unnumbered 25 would have summoned KC, yeah. He'd have sensed it coming. Logan Driscoll, 1 of 299 for Tampa Bay. Amanda. There's Ellie's Future Stars. And Ichiro beating Bang. That'd be something pretty crazy. All etch rookie rush. Kim. That's nice. James Wood Prism. Getting Charlie involved. True Blue CJ. Another Nationals hit. There's James Wood. Fortune 15. Pretty sweet. HFA. Chrome HFA. Alcantara. Going to Todd. They look great in Chrome. What is that? Another redemption. Okay. Well, one of 3 players that I know of. Cam Smith, Kim, or Kurtz. Blu-ray wave. Sasaki also. That's a pretty big one. Dodgers hit for Sarah. Man, we got 2 redemptions in this one. We can put them on the stage together. Yesterday, hit a Tamar Johnson Future Games relic auto to 5. Whoa. Yeah, that is a perfect hit for you. Sweet. /5. Was that that must have been a patch then on that one. Crochet to $2.99. Well, the games have started, which means, ooh, I have to stream my pictures. Tanner Bybee against Detroit. At Detroit against Scooble. I don't like that. What happened to Jonah Tong, man? Everybody was all about him. All about him. And then he gets crushed by Texas. 2/3 of an inning. 6 earned runs in 2/3 of an inning. Yikes. Man, after that start, though, against Miami, you would have thought he was the next Sandy Koufax. Will Wagner. It was a number 3 color patch from his number. Whoa. I was wondering when this music was going to cash out on me. Hold on a sec. I gotta get a, let's go with, what's up, Greenskeeper? Whoa. Yikes. Otani 20. Suzuki negative. Go with some finest. And then a box of the best. Here, Greenskeeper, this will make you feel better. Maybe. Maybe a little bit. I don't know. Who are you trying to get? Oh, a lot of different... The possibilities are endless. We do so many different kinds of boxes, and that there's not like one particular chase. Like, we weren't even trying to get this card. So there's a bunch of different cards that we're trying to get. Like, at the end, by the time the break's over and all the hits get displayed, like probably like 90% of them are cards we didn't expect. Just something that popped up that's sweet. Corey Seager to 150, although some of them you do expect and hope to get. Thick boy. Connor Norby, 6 of 99 with a black piece rookie auto. That is sweet. Finest rookie auto relic. A good example is from the last break. Like, every break has had a hot B, I think, right? That's the goal. Have it like a guaranteed, like, that is the hit of the break. That's a sweet hit. That's what we try for. But the Jacob Wilson button relic rookie auto was not thinking that that was even a possibility. Scooble to 250. There's a Kyle Tucker refractor creators. James Wood checkerboard. Jackson Merrill 1 of 99 blue checker. I see that Steel City just popped up on my watch. Anybody want to see Dan's hit? Darren Baker. Soderstrom to 200. Bags with a $10 super chat. Thanks, Stryker, for the sweet Ichiro. You're welcome. Thank you for the super chat. Ryan Bliss to 150. That one's going to Kurt. Got an Imanaga checkerboard. Gunnar Henderson, 35 of 60 pearl checkerboard. This is something sweet. Back to the things we don't expect. Whoa, Kristen Campbell. I love this. This is only the second one we've pulled. These are so cool. What is this called again? What is it? I can't remember. Smashed or... Man, that is a sweet looking card. This is so tough to pull. I don't even remember what it's called. Sarah. What is it? It's going to drive me crazy till when you put it in the chat. Brooks Lee at 200. Purple. Smashing through, that's what it is. Yeah, I couldn't remember. I thought it was smashed. Smashing through. Gnarly. Shelton, thank you for subscribing. You're headed to Comerica this weekend for the first time. I might be going as well on Saturday, but I don't know yet. Brian. Got to figure out what my schedule is this weekend. Okay, the last box. 2024 Bowman's Best. This is good stuff. Real good stuff. Sunday for you. Bryce Eldridge just got called up. Lou Bob, Wave. Chase Burns, Refractor. Yamamoto, rookie. Soto. And Walker Jenkins. Impact Players die cut in a mini diamond parallel. There's Bobby, Refractor. Rafaela to 250. Purple Mojo for Sarah, and Ryan Clifford's the autograph. Mets for Julia. Imanaga, Refractor, rookie. Evan Carter, rookie, Refractor. Heading to Vegas tomorrow. Thoughts and prayers for my bank account are encouraged. All right, Keith. We'll keep you in our prayers. We'll keep your bank account. Kyle Teal. What's your game of choice? Gold mini diamond auto. Oh! Huge! Churio rookie auto. Gold mini diamond to 50. Whoa! Anthony. I knew. Right out of the gate, it was going to be a good day. Woo! We got another hot B here. Wait till the end. Man, that is a beautiful card. Holy, that's on card auto, rookie, gold. Check. Whoo! Baccarat, black shit. Wow. Good luck to you, Skeens rookie. Curtis Mead to 75. I like these. These look cool too. Like yellow velocity. Showpieces, Salas. Meadows, Refractor rookie. Yeah, it's like got the same kind of look as the crystallized. Yeah. Juan Soto. And Jacob Gonzalez. Going to Ryan. Freddie. Dylan Cruz. Max Clark, Refractor. Oh, what's in here? Oh, I see. It continues. Chase Burns to 99. Ethan Salas and Anime Wyatt. Anime Wyatt rookie. Very cool. Another tough one. Jeez. Got one more pack too. Got an orange. I think that's an orange auto. Maybe? Or did we get all the autos? I don't even know. Just a regular old orange. No, it is an orange auto. Matt Shaw, 13 of 25. Good Lord. I don't want to take all the credit, but I do assemble a mighty fine break. Woo! So many hits. That was a great box. It was a great day. It's going to make for a great compilation video. Oh, geez. Okay. If you've ever thought about joining a Stryker break, I'm going to drop a link in the chat for you. Right now, you got to join my Patreon group and become a slammer. Join the slammer tier. Slammers get notified when I post a break. You can buy in if you want. You'll get a message through the Patreon app. You'll get a little notification that way. You'll also get an email when I post. We're ripping on Wednesdays and Fridays. Although next week we're going to be opening on Tuesday because Bowman Chrome comes out on Tuesday. Okay, here we go. Some hits. We got the Aqua to $3.99. Ellie Silver Pack Mojo Rookie. Connor Phillips Rookie Auto. Severino to $73. McDermott to $250. Bryant to $199. Amaya City Connect Game Used. Devers covering the field. Black to $299. Brett Beatty Autograph. Corey Dickerson to $299. Wilson Contreras for the Cubs to $395. Game Used. Anthony K. Green to $99. River Ryan to $299. Rookie Auto. Brady McConnell to $150. Anthony K. to $199. Will Wagner Rookie Auto. Logan Driscoll Purple 1 of $299. eBay 101. Ryan Bliss to $150. Silver Slugger Cunha. Impact Players. Walker Jenkins. Luis Robert. Wave. Rafaela to $250. Chase Burns to $99. Jacob Gonzalez Autograph. Curtis Mead to $75. Ryan Clifford Auto. Brooks Lee Rookie to $200. Soderstrom Rare to $200. Jackson Merrill 1 of $99. James Wood Checkerboard Scooble to $250. Seager to $150. Scooble Checker Rare and Common Checker. Imanaga Darren Baker. James Wood Prism Rookie. All That Rookie Rush Kim. Suzuki Negative. Crochet to $299. CJ Abrams to $150. Some redemptions. Gavin Lux, Rookie Autograph, Speckle Refractor. Sasaki Rookie Auto, Blue Ray Wave Parallel. Lizardo Rookie Auto to $125. Jason Dominguez autograph. Zach Gallen red /5. That's his rookie as well. Gunnar Henderson 35 of 60. Connor Norby game used rookie relic auto /99. Harold Baines 41 of 49. Nice game used relic autograph. Yordan Alvarez rookie auto /299 on card tier 1. HFA for Alcantara chrome. Kristen Campbell breaking through, smashing through. Ichiro 101. Look at those patches. Beautiful. Game used patches for Ichiro 101. And a Jackson Churio gold mini diamond rookie auto on card. Numbered /50. Glorious. Matt Shaw orange 13 of 25. Prospect auto. And Wyatt Langford anime. That's his rookie from 2024 as well. A wonderful break number 3. All of them very wonderful today. I'm kind of finding the sweet spot. As the prices of the boxes go up, the sweet spot kind of goes up. It's always like that, but hope you guys enjoyed it. We're going to be breaking again on Friday. So join the Patreon group. Support the channel if you like it. I appreciate everybody for watching.